Welcome to Seasons of Skyrend, a custom 5th edition D&D adventure that focuses on the stories of our characters as they explore the world around them. I am your host and DM, Scott.
Hi, my name is Shannon. I play Arnis Grey, or Grey the Great, to my fans. I am a half-elf bard.
Hi, my name is Chris. I play Vale the Changeling Rogue, sometimes known as Kara Frostfall or Lord Carver Golddagger III.
Hi, my name is Nate. I play Darvin Grimm, the human monk.
Thank you for joining us. Please enjoy this chapter in Seasons of Skyrend. When the road becomes too dangerous, travelers find whatever safety they can. First, among themselves, then among anyone who will take them in. A night of safety is invaluable when you can get it. If you can get it. But maybe that's the point. If you really want safety, sometimes you have to fight for it. Your trip south to Earl was interrupted by an attack from Gosram's Sentinels. Vale's keen eyes kept them from ambushing you. The battle was intense and messy. Despite your best efforts, they overpowered you. Vale and Darvin passed out in the snow, but Aranis wasn't as lucky. You all found yourselves in the Greyscape, where strange creatures playfully, slowly, buried you in the snow. It was then that Koram appeared to claim Aranis. With some very clever bargaining, the three of you convinced Koram to let Aranis return. In exchange, Koram has tasked you with killing Pathox, the god of chaos. Until then, Aranis' soul is damned. You awake, battered and bruised, to the wet nose and tongue of Sniffins.
Oh, Sniffins.
Emilio tends to a small fire nearby, very grateful to see that you're all still alive. You've decided to take a day and rest up and fully recuperate from the ordeal. When you awake, Sam's got some water over the fire. He doesn't have much to put in it, but it's something warm to drink in the morning. Not too far away, you can see a few torches lit. They're about 30 feet off the ground. What do you want to do?
If we're using this time to recuperate, I want to heal one of my people, since I can now.
Wait, so we're all at that 1 hit point still, right?
Well, you wouldn't have got that spell until after the full day's rest.
Oh, okay, so never mind.
But if you want to, first thing in the morning, do Greater Restoration.
Lesser restoration.
And rebone your friends. Help them regrow their bones. You can.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd have to do it twice, but yeah.
3 times.
Okay,
Someone's missing 2 bones.
I'm missing 2 bones.
Oh, 1 disease or 1 condition. Even your 2 bones?
Alright. So we're saying we are rested up, because
Yes.
otherwise we wouldn't be leveled?
At this point,
Gotcha.
you're all at you're fully rested, fully healed. You're feeling a lot better. You know, maybe it's Koram's gift to you for the deal that you've struck.
Must be.
Sure, right.
Darvin, are you trained in religion?
I assume he is.
I
I would assume too, since you're a monk.
I mean, besides mine?
Like, sorry, do you have
Like,
proficiency?
as a-
Is it like nodded in
as a
there on
skill.
your sheet?
Yes.
Is religion? Okay. Please roll a religion check.
Hey, great.
Nice.
Nice.
Good. As you spend this day resting, healing up, you look at your friends fresh from this terrible battle that you fought. There's something not wrong, but unsettling about Aranis when you look at him. It's like that Silent Hill movie. Now they filmed people moving backwards and then played it in reverse to give them this really weird, awkward movement thing, except with his soul.
Oh.
It's just unsettling. It's not wrong. It's just something's off when you look at Aranis.
Okay.
It's not like you can see his soul, but you just get this sense, like, a little off. But yeah, that's basically it. So you spend this day healing up. The next morning comes. Ready to hit the road again?
Yeah, heal some people.
Okay.
You have your bone back. Your
Bone!
Well- You cast the spell.
Oh, motherfucker.
No.
God damn it.
You try to restore Darvin's bone. Darvin, please roll a Constitution saving throw. This is an unpleasant sensation.
Uh-oh.
6.
Which bone did you lose again? Do you remember?
This is coccyx.
No.
No, I thought... Wait.
No, it was in his
Oh, no, I
leg.
lost
It
that.
was in my leg.
It was,
Tibia
yeah, it was the
sounds right.
tibia.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the next day, your speed's going to be reduced by 10 feet.
Ouch. Okay.
It's just, there's so much pain in your leg as this thing is regrowing, you've lost a step. Or 10.
Could have been worse. That was a marrow escape.
To return to actual business for a moment, we can assume that I'm going to attempt to regrow 1 bone per day.
Okay.
Just
As we
if you're
The light source that you see is
track.
within a day's travel by the
Yeah.
wagons. If that's where you're headed. If you guys are ready to get back on the road and start moving again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
I think there's one thing I need to do before we take off, and since standing here in my pure form,
Vale's here?
no name yet.
Sorry. I mean, like,
The weird lady.
Well,
the
not
audience
lady?
knows.
but I'm just gonna have a blunt conversation with Sam of, do you have a problem with me?
Are you pulling Sam aside privately for this conversation?
Yes, and it's blunt, but it's polite, if that's possible.
Okay. It is possible to be both. Sorry, what was the question again?
Do you have a problem with me?
With what I am.
Yeah.
Look, Kara, I've seen a lot on the road, and if this is the only surprise that you have, it's not going to be a problem. Is there anything else that I should know about?
I don't want to get the old man involved in everything else, so I'm just going to tell him that I'm going to ask him, do you understand what I am?
Yes, I think I've got the gist of it now. I mean, if there's anything you need to talk to me about, if you're having a rough day with it,
No, I would just appreciate it if you could keep this between the 4 of us.
they all know.
They do know to their own degrees.
You should tell them.
I will talk to them.
You know, when it comes to strangers, I don't mind not telling them everything. But we've been together for some time now.
And you're right.
I'm not comfortable with lying to them.
And I won't. I will speak to Darvin or Oscar. Oscar. I don't say Darvin. I don't stutter. I say Oscar. Oscar I haven't spoken to him yet, but I'll speak to him. Given what happened with my previous visage, I don't think it's best if I walk around looking like her, so I'll be taking on a different persona soon.
Just let me know. Let me know it's you.
Very simple.
If I could see it, that would be even better.
Yes. Well, when we arrive at the next town, I will be coming out of the cart in that visage. There's a few things I need you to prepare.
You need to get changed.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't wear car clothes, which is what I'm still wearing.
Well, right now I'm guessing you're in your armor and winter clothes.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I appreciate your discretion with this and your understanding. Few people are as open-minded as you are.
Well, you've been extremely helpful this trip. I would like to think that we can trust each other.
I don't know how to answer that because I trust him to a degree, but he doesn't get to learn all my secrets.
Okay. You don't have to. You don't have to open your soul to this man at this point.
What I will say is Sam, you are one of the truest humans I've known. Put it that way.
He shakes his head a little bit and just says, "You're giving me too much credit." But it's fine, really.
I should probably go talk to Oscar.
Okay. Go for it. Go talk to Oscar.
I walk up to Oscar.
I mean, if there's no new information...
No new information.
You can make this real quick. This might be a cool bonding moment. I don't know.
So, over the last few days, you've learned more about me than a lot of people have. That I let a lot of people know. I say this in my pure form. I'm not used to being in a situation where I'm on equal footing with someone who I don't know very well. We've traveled together, and by your actions, I believe at this point I'm beginning to be able to trust you. But just the fact that you know my true form puts me at a danger. I would like to know at this point if I can trust you to not share that with others, or if we should no longer travel together.
You can trust me. My mouth is shut.
Then you also, at this point, I'm sure, have deduced that our lines of work are very similar. I think it best that while I'm sure Arnis has put some things together, we do our best to keep him comfortable.
Of course. Most people are squeamish about this sort of thing.
He's a good man. I hate to see him tainted by our professions.
For sure.
I'm already going to hell, guys. So, whatever.
That being said,
I know, not the same thing. I know.
I'm sure
I know.
with your experience in keeping aliases and whatnot, you'd understand why Kara won't be making an appearance again anytime soon.
Of course.
I'll be using a different alias, significantly different. Do you know of a Lord Craven Golddagger III?
I guess this would be a really good question for you then, Vale,
For Vale.
about your alter ego here.
Yes.
You said you established like some papers and some contacts in regards to this guy. What
He's
city was
actually he's a target that I killed.
Okay, what city was he from? Was he from Koram?
No, he was not. He's like a super lower lord in some outskirts town. He was one of my first targets. I guess he is a Vermilion, but we can change that.
If you want him to be from the capital, that's fine. It's a very, very big city.
If there are enough lords and underlords that he wouldn't go missing, then yes, let's just keep it.
He's not an elf, so he's not of the royal bloodline. You can do it from Vermilion City. Otherwise, I could give you... There's Happy Shores. There's Narlight Point, which is a real podunk place. And then
you know what?
also Borges, which is still pretty far out there in the boondocks. The capital would be the easiest place to kill somebody and have nobody fucking notice.
Yeah, let's do it. Because I think also like he's a human underlord is going to play into kind of how I'm going to play him.
An underlord makes him sound so evil.
Sorry, a lower lord. Is that better?
Still kind of evil, but that's probably just because titles of nobility tend to sound evil.
They do.
Anyways.
So I ask him if he's familiar with him.
Has Darwin ever been to the capital?
I don't think so.
There are boats that run between Fort Barberry and Vermilion City.
Well, I mean, as a noble, is it possible that...
It's very possible that your dad has done business in the capital and could have chartered a boat to go out there and take care of something.
I'm going to say it's more than likely Darwin would have went with him.
Okay.
But the odds of him knowing one specific insignificant...
You can roll history. I'm going to set a pretty high DC since we're going to say that he's not a very well-known lord to begin with.
I'm expecting
he's a rich guy. He's of the upper class, but there's a real good chance that he had no business to do with your dad.
He's just some guy.
Mm-hmm. He's going to roll a crit and be like, yeah, he was one of your dad's best friends.
Maybe.
No, 14.
14? No, you haven't heard of this guy. Different circles from your dad. I don't know what Lord Golddagger III did, but had nothing to do with what your dad was doing, as far as you know. So,
Lord Golddagger got his name because he came from a line of weaponsmiths who specialized in encrusting them in fancy jewels.
And why isn't he fancy jewelsmith?
Well, they started with gold because it was cheaper first, and then they had to build up.
I like how gold is the cheaper option. Yeah, you can get this weapon plated in gold if you're a peasant, but
it's the rubies and the sapphires that you really want. So when he says no, I say good. That's what I expect from most people. He's a lord who no one's seen for a while that I will be making an appearance as. So I'm gonna go let Arnis know.
Okay.
Do you have any questions before we continue on? Oh, by the way, you should know, since you know kind of who I am and what I do, it was me who was with Arnis who helped break you out of jail. looking like the guard. Scott's railing over here.
Oh, dang it.
Wait,
You wanted to keep that a secret, didn't you?
No. I was just having fun with Colston.
then why did you or Colston?
Yes.
Then why did he come back? Why wasn't he pissed at us?
I feel like he was probably playing an angle with you if he was trying to actively convince you that he wanted to help you. I'm pretty sure the reason he was wearing that eye patch is because I looked like him when I tried to get you out of jail.
Ah, I see. Well, that's good to know. I don't think I have any other questions. I think you know everything about me.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I caught you doing your thing. So now I'm going to go talk to Arnis.
Alright.
Arnie!
Yeah.
So, I talked to Darwin and Sam. They know about this.
Okay.
I just thought you should know. I'm going to be taking on a different persona. One that I think you'll like much more than Kara. I think my new persona will get along with you quite well.
I assumed you'd be ditching her. I assumed permanently.
Depending on where we are, she might come in handy. But
Okay.
cool. There we go.
So everybody now knows you are a changeling, and you're going to look different. Before you all set out this next day to go over to where these torches are, you disappear into the back of the wagon to change into your new form. And when you emerge, fully dressed or decked out, however you want to be, please describe to us what that looks like as you step out.
Have you ever seen Jack of All Trades? It was an old Hercules spin-off starring Bruce Campbell.
No.
Okay. There's very much Bruce Campbell's character in that. But it's that kind of medium-length dark hair, the kind of upturned mustachio, very kind of grand gestury, very kind of just picture British or French aristocracy. And you've got it.
What's the physique again?
Lithe, like a fencer.
Alright. And you decked out with your new outfit now, too.
Yeah.
When you remove your winter clothing and are allowed to be comfortable, how fancy is your clothing? What are we looking at? Like sequins, jewels, tassels?
It's not fancy as it is in high quality. So it's like, I mean, I wouldn't get a lot of money for it because it's been around a while. And upon really good inspection, it'd be like, that's like 6 seasons old. But it's a very high quality, like velveteen green with a white undershirt with frills along it. Arnis is gonna love it. With the green pantaloons.
Oh my god. I think even Arnis is going to think you're pretentious.
Great.
No, that's me.
Sorry, Gray.
Just making sure we're clear.
You're great. That's nice.
Cool.
So, everybody's had a chance to see you as Lord Craven Golddagger III.
Yes. And I will introduce myself as such to them.
And they know your name.
Can I call you Cravey?
It's Lord or Lord Craven.
Not Cravey.
You got to be kidding me.
You call him Goldie.
Wait, we can just call you Lord?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You can address me
like
by my
my
title.
lord?
Yes.
How about Liege?
No, that's really
That's
reserved
too
for,
high up
like,
the chain.
king
All right.
stuff.
How about
You
your
can call
Grace?
me Craven because you are my traveling companions.
I think Darwin will call you my Lord because he thinks it's funny.
Because in reality, knowing all the layers of subterfuge that's going on here, you are significantly higher up than Vale is in the aristocracy.
Yeah,
You're probably still higher up than Lord Craven is even.
Yeah, there's no way I'm calling him my lord.
Probably.
Your dad is definitely higher up than this guy.
It's like when the third Duke of Nottinghamshire tries to get people to say that they call him by a lord. You're just kind of looking at me like, dude, you work at a 7-Eleven.
So we're just making shit up now then.
Yeah.
Is that it? We're going to just throw all this out and just make things up.
For some
Okay.
reason I'm reminded of Huck Finn.
The king and the duke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got you. We just read that book.
Did you?
Literally just
Awesome.
finished it last week.
Oh, I thought that was more of a first semester book, but okay.
My kids
No.
didn't understand it.
Most kids don't.
And we're on the road again. Unless anybody really needs to do something out here in the snow.
Oh yeah. I just need a minute.
Did I?
What's up, Darwin?
I'm good now.
Has it?
You just needed a moment to take it all in. Or
Just had to write my name on it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Hey, we're all dude party now.
Have you no couth?
Oh, you are. This is the
all
sausage
dude
party
party
now.
I don't like that name. Thank you very much. Can we not call it that?
Sure.
Some of us have class, as I stare pointedly at the new Duke. Or the new
Duke.
whatever you are.
Lord. He doesn't have a title of nobility. He has a title of status. Oh, fine. This can be Great and the Greatlings.
I'm sorry, I'm not his underling.
Underneath all that facade, technically I'm higher status than you. I wouldn't have said that out loud, because I don't give a shit.
Alright, can we just get traveling?
I mean, you are just a lowly shapeshifter.
Well, it's true, right?
And
But
changeling.
Thank you, first of all.
but I never would have said that out loud. I
Thank
like
you.
you.
Let's just get moving. Shall we?
That's right.
Is it the next day again?
Yeah, this
Or-
is a fresh day.
Perfect. Have back one of your bones.
Can I have my patella back, please?
Or attempt to have back one
Well,
of your
no,
bones.
he'll get it back. It's just roll a Constitution
You're no
saving
longer
throw.
in
Your
excruciating
leg is
pain.
feeling better. The cramps are
Con
gone.
save! It's an 11.
You're fine.
Yeah, my patella back. My knee doesn't do this thing.
You can't bend it forward anymore like a bird. It was only one knee, though, so it looked really weird. He was like a scissor lift going down the road.
I still have the urge to scratch and peck.
We've gone all of 10 feet.
Scissor lift.
Oh, dear.
We're not even going to get into town today. That's what's going to happen.
Sam's loaded everything back into the wagons. Everybody's taken their places. Does anybody want to be riding up front with Sam? I guess is the real question.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
Mostly because I have dark vision.
He's still got his lantern burning, so
Yeah.
anyone could.
Then I'll take Arnis's place in his wagon.
I can give one of you some light if you want it.
Oh, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
And you head south down the road. And it's maybe halfway into the day when you get to this crossroads, where the road continues down south and then off to the northeast. In between those two roads, a couple hundred yards back, roll perception, please, RNS.
The dice are going to be with me again, I can see. The sarcasm, for those of you that didn't pick that up, that's a 12.
At this point, you can see there's actually a few torches elevated up off the ground. They appear to be attached on a raised platform. It's about 30 feet up off the ground. And there's a number of buildings on top of this platform.
Interesting. I let Sam know.
Oh, he can see it too.
Okay.
And Sam pulls the horses in the wagons off the main road and basically into the driveway that leads up to this raised platform. And as you get closer, you can tell that, yes, there are a number of buildings on it. It's about 100 feet by 100 feet raised up off the ground. There's a single, very steep set of stairs leading up. It's really just two beams coming down with the slats in between and a low handrail. It's not a fancy set of stairs. It's really just to get up and down. And hanging from the center of it, about 15 feet off the ground, there appears to be someone tied up. And you can hear him moaning. Everybody can hear him moaning.
Sam? What is that?
Well, hopefully this is a place to, get a warm bite to eat and talk to some friendly faces. Rest the horses a minute. I don't know what that in particular is. And he pulls the wagons to a stop about 20 feet from the base of the staircase. He's getting ready to hop out. Stiffens is going to jump out into the snow, too.
Wherever you're going, Sam, should I go with you? We go with you?
Well, I'd like to go see who's up here, but, and he kind of eyes the dude hanging from the center of the platform. I don't know what's up with that. That's up to you.
Why don't I go with you and the other two stay with the carts and the horses?
Darvin and Vale, do you want to stay in your individual wagons? Or do you want to get out
Are
and
you
stretch your legs?
taking your crossbow with you?
Yeah, I'll take all my gear, because I would have it on me already,
Yes.
so...
Then I will take up the position on the front of the carts if you want to take up the back end of the cart.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah, the torches are burning. You can see a little ways out, and both of you can roll me a perception check as you're down here at the bottom.
Perception.
13.
5. That's 5 for our non-Spanish speaking friends.
I'm mostly just shocked that it's so low, but Sam is going to leave Sniffins behind down here with you guys and give him a chance to run about in the snow, do whatever business dogs need to do. Darvin, you can hear from this dude hanging from the platform. As you look up, you can see he wasn't hanged. It's not like he was left there to die. They didn't tie a rope around his neck and just drop it.
Okay.
He's tied up, wrists tied together, ankles tied together, bunch of rope around his body. And it really looks more just like they hung him out here for something. But clearly, whatever it is, it's meant to be... He's meant to be there for a while.
Wow.
Public humiliation kind of thing.
If that's how you want to interpret it. You can just hear, every once in a while, he's calling out for help. It's so cold. Let me up. As Sam and Arnis head up the stairs.
Wait, are they going to check that out?
Sam is intended to head up top.
Okay. To see what's up there?
To go see the people and,
Okay, got it.
see if he can do anything.
Not to
there.
investigate hanging guy.
Nope.
Sam doesn't care about hanging guy.
He might care, but
He's not.
He's not concerned.
he's not interfering.
Got it.
He doesn't know what it is, and frankly, y'all are out in the middle of the wilderness, middle of the snow. It's completely dark, and there's this one platform of buildings, and who knows what's going on there.
Just because I want to make sure I'm consistent.
Yeah.
But past interpretation of my religion, read the Mariska episode.
Maraska?
Maraska.
Or Labruska?
Labruska.
Okay, the one who's dead.
Yeah. Says that my interpretation of my religion is such that my God is the only one allowed to deal death, right?
I think that's how we did it. That, you don't necessarily believe in capital punishment,
Right.
but, you totally did support it in that one. Well, no, you fought against it in that instance.
I did.
Yeah, you were against capital punishment in the past.
Okay.
Yeah, you believe that people only die when your God says it's time for them to die.
So it's fine for his organization to do it because my God's cool with them, mostly.
No, your God is not cool with the Assassin's Guild.
Oh.
At
Didn't you
all.
say they mostly did his work, though?
They carry out the work of death, but there's someone operating either within or influencing the Assassin's Guild that is not cool with it.
Right, there's currently something not cool. But in general...
Oh yeah, in general. No, let's send more folks home.
So legalized death, not allowed. Illegal death, totally cool. Got it.
That's one way to look at it, I
That is
guess.
one way to look at it. People are only allowed to die when it's their time to die. It's not for other people to say. It's just for your God to say.
Yeah. Got it.
Perfect.
Just making sure I'm consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we've determined in the past. I don't think that's any new information right there.
So I'm against this guy dying, if that's what's happening.
Well, you actually wouldn't know. You'd need
I don't know.
to pray to your God to know for sure. It's possible it's his time.
It would
right?
be his time. Because
That's
he doesn't
true.
he doesn't give you a little tap on the shoulder every time somebody's ready to die. You just be like, hey, Darvin. You don't just see death's shadow everywhere.
Okay.
Oh.
In that case, while we're waiting, I guess that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Is
Well-
praying, like, hey God, is that cool?
It's going to take 10 minutes, so
Sure.
let's deal with Sam and Arnis for a second. You head up these stairs. The stairs are probably twice as high as they are long, so you're going up at much more than a 45-degree angle. This is not meant to be a comfortable climb.
Am I having to help Sam?
No, he's fine. He's not that old that he needs help upstairs, even steep stairs. There's a handrail there.
Okay.
And you get to the top, and you see that there's a very low fence kind of on the perimeter of this whole platform, maybe 3 feet or so high. Perfect height for someone to lean over and throw things or shoot things down. And when you get to the top, there are a pair of guards at the top, and they've each grabbed a spear as they saw you coming up. And one of them says, "Show your face, state your name and business." And Sam pulls his hood back and lowers his scarf.
Oh, follow
Says who
suit.
he is. Good. Do you introduce yourself as Arnis Gray the Great? How's this going?
I introduced myself as Arnis Gray. I'm just basically saying, I'm a traveling companion of Smoothios.
That's fine. Sam takes a few steps forward on the platform past this guard, and he steps in front of you. "Hey, now looky here, elf. We done paid our taxes. just a few weeks ago. You keep coming up from Earl. You said it was going to be 9 weeks, and then every 8 weeks, and then every 7 weeks, just sooner and sooner. It's very early of you. We don't like it. Now bugger off.
I'm not from Earl. I used to live in Koram. I've never been to Earl. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't want your money.
Roll persuasion.
What? I'm so confused. It's a 13.
Please roll insight.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, 18.
You get the distinct impression that this Ben is very upset to see you, and he is more than likely about to lash out physically at you.
Now I really wish I had taken calm emotions. I thought about it. I didn't do
Now
it.
you go back to Earl, and you tell him we don't have the money yet.
Okay. And I'm like, do you mind if I wait for my traveling companion? I'll take a few steps back, but I should wait for him.
He just stares at you and points down the stairs.
Sam, I'll be in the wagon. Not about to start a fight with a guard for no reason. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I don't know what his deal is or his beef, but I don't need to get in the middle of whatever's going on here. Bye.
Oh, Sam's very confused. Just, what is going on?
I'll explain later, Sam.
I'll see what I can do, Arnis.
I put my stuff back on.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because it's cold.
Chilly. Alright, you can also definitely hear the moaning from this dude hanging from the platform. Darvin, while you're down here in the wagon praying. Oh, I'm so glad you did this. I just remembered something. You haven't used Koram's page very much. I think just the one time, actually, so far.
Yeah, just one.
Just the one time for Mayapple.
Yeah.
This time, you pray, and when you're done, you look down at the page, it says, Boffin Gerion, and if he strays from my path, Arnis Grey.
What was the first one?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's
Boffing.
Boffin Gerion. And if he strays from my path, Arnis Grey.
Okay. But it doesn't say anything about Hanging Dude.
You don't know the name of the hanging dude?
Maybe Hanging Dude is Boffin.
Roll religion.
Okay.
Boffin Gerion, who is currently being punished for his crimes. No, sorry. Boffin Gerion, who is currently being punished for his crime. Singular.
Ah. That's probably that dude.
You could walk up to him and ask his name.
That's true. Okay, sure. What the hell? I'll do that.
You hop out of the wagon and you go up to this dude hanging from the center of this platform?
Yeah.
Okay. He can see you approaching thanks to the lantern on the wagon. Oh, thank goodness. Please get me down.
What are you doing up here?
It's so cold. They say I stole something.
What'd you steal?
Just some warmth. It's so cold out here. I couldn't bear another freezing night.
What's your name?
It's Boffin.
What'd you steal?
Just some warmth, man. So cold.
In what form? How do you steal warmth?
Roll persuasion.
9.
Just some extra blankets.
Can I roll insight? I think he's lying.
Yes.
16.
Well, whether he was trying to persuade you or lie to you, he rolled a 19. You won't know.
Damn it.
So you trust him. He stole some warmth, he just needed some extra blankets, and now he's hanging out here in the freezing cold.
Well, that's a little weird, but I am a devout man. I am, however, not a cruel man. So I'm just gonna be like, close your eyes, go to sleep, I'll see if I can get you some help.
Oh, anything you can do would be helpful, thank you. I'm not going anywhere.
Hang in there. Sorry, poor choice of words. I'm going back to the wagon, because as much as I'm a little bit concerned that he would use capital punishment for stealing a blanket, my god said it was cool, so it's cool.
Okay. You head back to the wagons. You do anything there, or just chilling?
Just chill.
Okay. So the three of you are at the wagons. Sam is up there on the platform, doing his business. What do y'all do? Sniffins is down here too. He's come back to the wagons at this point, yeah. He's chased off whatever squirrel or snow squirrel that he found.
What's the difference between a squirrel and a snow squirrel? Aside from the fact that a snow squirrel lives in the snow?
A different coloration.
I'm gonna go talk to Lord Craven
Lord Craven's up at the front of the wagons.
and just let him know, like, hey, these dudes up here, we really don't like elves.
Should I maybe go protect Sam?
No, Sam's seems to be fine.
Sam's not an elf, right?
No. He seems to be fine, but I can't go back up there because I'm pretty sure if I do, that dude is gonna punch me in the face.
Do you believe Sam needs some assistance?
You can go check on him
Fine.
if you want.
I shall go join him.
Why do you talk weird?
This is how I speak. And with a flourish, I leave.
Oh my god.
So, Darvin, are you going to tell anybody the things that you've learned in these past few minutes? These past 10, 15 minutes?
If they ask, I'm in default now.
Okay.
I figure Arnis already knows because, you know.
Well, I mean, Ernest knows what you do, but doesn't know necessarily the new information that you've just learned these past 10, 15 minutes.
You did
Arnis
learn
doesn't
some
need to know.
significant information about Arnish.
But if you're not going to tell anybody, that's fine. You can just go to the wagon and chill for a minute. Give Sniffles
No one
some
needs to
scratch.
know.
Did you hear?
If anyone asks about Hanging Guy, I will share that no, it's cool.
Well, it's cool with the god of death. I don't know that Armis would agree that it's cool, but he's sort of bound to the god of death, so I'm not going to try to do anything to stop it. I'm not an idiot.
If you did, then I would show you the card. Be like, by the way,
Oh yeah, your name is totally on there.
Right.
Okay, so Vale as Lord Craven. You reach the top of these steep stairs, and a very gruff voice says, "Show your face. State your name and business."
Throw off my hood with, and I say, I am Lord Craven Gold Dagger III, and I'm here to escort Samudio.
God, you're the worst.
No, you know you love it.
Oh,
Shannon the player thinks it's hilarious, and Arnis is like, oh sweet Jesus.
you climb up these stairs, and you get to the top of the platform. You explain yourself to this guard. Oh, very well then. He's in this building to the left. This longer building here.
Okay.
And as you walk down, you see in the center of the platform here is this open cutaway with two very thick, sturdy metal beams laid across it. And there's a rope hanging down. There's a torch on each of these buildings. It's fairly well lit up here. Inside this first building to the left, that's where you told you Sam was.
Yep, that's where I'm going.
Alright. You enter in, and Sam is in there. This building has a lot of hanging meat. It looks like it's like a place where you would like dry out meats. They're not smoking meats in here. They've probably salted the meats and hung them out, like to cure the meats. Yeah, you can get some good like jerky type meat here. And Sam is in there, and he is talking to Alwyn, who's just in charge of trading or keeping track of this meat here. And he's just trying to make a trade, see if he can get something, maybe a hot meal, some food to go. A warm bed for the night, if that's even possible here.
I just kind of... Is there only the one entrance?
Yeah, there's just the one door.
I just kind of give him a nod and post it by the door so he knows that I'm here to support him, should he need it.
Are you on the inside or the outside?
Inside of the door.
Okay. He gives you a little nod. He says to Alwyn, my traveling companion, Lord Craven, don't worry about the title. You don't need to pay any special honorifics to him. He's not that kind of guy. And they're going to just kind of barter back and forth for a few minutes. If there's in particular want to do. But he's going to end up leaving this meeting with like a few pounds of good salted meat.
Tasty.
Of which kind, you're not sure, but...
Oh, it's not human? Okay. Alright, wonderful. And I'm just going to continue following. I might even do some lifting for Sam if he needs some carrying done.
Really? Lord Craven's going to do some manual labor?
I am an employee of this man, so I would do what he would ask of me.
Okay.
I'm honorable in that sense.
Well, in that case, hey, Cravey.
Whoa. There's a line.
My apologies. Craven, grab the meat.
Got it.
It's a few pounds wrapped up in like butcher's paper.
I do just that.
As you exit the meat house, you can see that there's a small number of people about in heavy furs and leathers. Hanging from this right side of the platform here appears to be a sled of some sort, raised up at the top of like some pulley system. And Sam seems content to head back down the stairs. And so
And I follow.
Sam heads back down the stairs, got you behind him, says, hey, Craven, go ahead and put that in the rear wagon.
I do that.
He's going to grab his little stash of money, pull out some coins, and head back up to go pay.
And I follow him.
Vale and Darvin, you still just sitting here down at the bottom?
Mm-hmm.
Dude moaning in the wind and all?
Yep.
Sam's not going to take long at all paying Alwyn the money. As he's paying, hey, is there any chance we could, like, get a room or a bed to sleep in tonight? Just out of the snow and the wind. The wagons are great and all, but it's, it'd be nice. And Alwyn will say that, yeah, there's a better so, if you really need. Sam thanks him for the information, heads back down. So, I know we got places to go and all, but if you're looking for a good night indoors, this is the place.
I think it's the place for you. It won't be for me.
I'm sure we could convince him to let you up. It's got to be a misunderstanding. You're not from Earl, clearly.
I attempted to tell him that. He did not particularly want to hear it. So I backed off because I knew you were doing business and I didn't want to start a fight.
I mean, are you sure?
You can try, but don't push too hard on my account.
Sam's going to look to Darvin and Vale here. I mean, we don't have to. I wouldn't want to leave somebody out here by themselves, but if you guys want a chance for a bed...
Yeah, I bet we could find a way to get Arnis in. Did you try showing them your human air?
It's not how that works.
Are you kidding me, Darvin? Telling them I'm half elf instead of an elf, I don't think is going to make much difference. I have an elfy name.
You've got a very elfy look about you as well.
Yeah.
You're a pretty man.
What can I say?
That's good stuff right there.
But he's going to leave it up to you, what you guys want to do tonight.
I bet we can get you in. Let's go talk to Gardy again.
I almost feel like it's not worth the potential fight. Why don't you go up with Sam?
Wait, you two sleep in the wagon?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with this.
Yeah, everybody's okay with that?
Okay, I'm fine. I was going to sleep in the wagon anyway.
There might be warm food up there, too.
I'm okay. It's not worth it to me unless Sam wants to press the issue.
I would rather have us all up there together, but...
You're
what?
Well,
welcome to attempt to talk to them.
Yes.
But again, I doubt that it's going to make any difference.
see if maybe you can make Coin speak louder than his obvious dislike for the elf.
I mean, I know I haven't had a chance to pay you guys all that much, but if there's something you can do to...
Is that in the boot?
Yeah, that you have.
Okay. So before we go up there, I'm going to root around and pull out. How much gold do you think we should pull out?
Like, I'd say 1, maybe 2. If it's going to take more than 2 gold to bribe this guy to let us up, then it's not worth it.
Okay.
I've also got over 2,000.
Yeah, but a gold is valuable.
Oh, no, yeah, gold is a lot of money. I'm not trying to belittle, like,
Start
how much
with-
money is worth.
Start with 1.
Got it. The goal is not to bribe. The goal is to
Right.
convince the guard that he's being stupid. But
I would
Tomato.
I don't know
bribe
that
if
I'd
we
put
have
it like
to.
that when you talk to him.
I won't. Relax. I'm not a...
Maybe have Sam do the talking.
I'm perfectly charming and charismatic.
Yeah.
My family is noble, you know.
Okay.
Darvin has a very good air about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because he is an heir doesn't mean he has an heir.
Okay. So you and Sam head back up. You're taking some money with you, I take it?
Yeah, 2 gold.
Sorry, you haven't been up there yet. Show your face. State your name and business.
Oscar, accompanying Sam.
Welcome. What you want?
Well, before we go in, again, because we're going to get a room for the night or a bed or something. I don't know. Sam said there was something. We were hoping we could diffuse the situation which appears to exist between you and my bard friend down there, who would also very much like to spend the night in a warm bed and not in the freezing cold wagon.
I don't know nothing about a bod. I saw some elf. I'm here to get my taxes.
Well, he's half an elf, but he's not here for your taxes. He's not from Earl. He's from Koram. Very skilled musician. I bet I could talk him into playing a song for you.
That might be nice.
Can I bring him up?
Roll persuasion.
12.
Now look. He's really not here to collect our taxes. Maybe he's here to pay our taxes.
Okay, I see how it goes. Sure, we'll help pay your taxes a little bit.
He raises an eyebrow.
I'll kind of do the, handshake. And slip them...
Like tipping a maitre d'?
Yeah. And slip them 1 gold. Not 2. 1.
Roll persuasion with advantage as he pulls his hand back from the handshake and looks at the money.
19.
Alright then. Let him up.
Yay, we're sleeping in a warm bed. Hopefully this isn't a bigger problem. This town isn't crazy like the other 3 towns we've been in.
To be fair, they're only crazy because we murdered people.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
Wait, why was Honey Hollow crazy outside of the murder?
Oh, yeah.
There wasn't.
We're plotting against the government.
Oh, there was that. They did ask us to become terrorists.
Yeah.
It's a fucked up government.
The town didn't. A person asked you to do that.
Yeah, but they're in charge of the town.
And they're not entirely in the wrong about the existing government.
It's possible. We don't actually
Okay.
know.
So we'll go back downstairs and fetch Arnis.
Sam's gonna come down with you just to help bring Sniffins up.
Okay.
I was gonna ask that question. You
He's
want me to
gonna-
bring the dog?
He's gonna grab Sniffins and kind of throw him over his shoulders, rear paws on one side, front on the other, like a fireman's carry over his shoulders. Try to climb the stairs, and he's gonna look down at the horses and just be like,
Poor horses.
"Yeah, I don't think the horses are gonna make it up these steps. It's a little too steep. I didn't see a stable up there." And as you all get to the top, Arnis, this guard, he gives you an eye, but he lets you through. He's not going to stop you. Everybody give me a perception roll.
Well, the bard crit failed.
I got an 11.
Got a 10.
All right, Arnis, as you get to the top, this guard catches your eye, and you just, as you're following Sam, you just have your eyes locked with this guard. You don't see anything else going on around. It's just, all right, dude, are we cool? I'm going to keep walking and hope we're cool, and you're not going to punch me in the face. But as you guys enter into the center of this, it's not even a town, really. It's more like a small family compound. There's only a handful of buildings on this platform. There's this 10-foot wide hole in the center with those heavy metal crossbeams from which Boffin is hanging. On the right-hand side, there are 2 sets of pulley systems. There's a sled that's raised up on one of them. The other one doesn't appear to have anything hanging from it at the moment. A handful of buildings, the largest building of which is directly across the platform from the stairs up. It's the only one that has a 2nd floor. And the rest of them are all very low. Sam says, "Oh, we've got a place to crash over here in the corner next to the meat house." And there's those 2 guards up at the top of the stairs. And there's a couple other people walking about. Some of them are looking at you a little weird, but nobody's going up to you.
Good.
Anything y'all want to do here for the night, or you just want a warm bed and a hot meal?
I'm thinking warm bed, hot meal, get out of this town.
It's probably wise. Something is up here.
No, they just don't like me.
No, my spidey senses are tingling. There's something wrong in this town. We don't need to find out what.
Well, that's probably true.
I mean, my Batman sense. My spidey
Your baddie senses are tingling.
My baddie senses. My sonar.
Okay. So you can all certainly get a hot meal of some kind of stew. Not sure what's in it, but it's hot
I'm not gonna ask.
and it's filling.
What matters?
This is a very small house that you guys are staying in. It's really only about 15 feet by 15 feet. There are a few beds in it. There's enough beds for everybody. Nobody's gonna have to double up. There's bunk beds in here.
Got it.
Nice.
If nobody has anything to do during the day, everybody can give me a perception roll during the night then.
Oh, God.
Darvin,
20.
Arnis,
8.
Vale,
14.
The bard is failing you guys. The one with the high perception.
The bard is thrown off due to a very tragic recent event.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sleep is hard for you, Arnis. When you sleep, you can't help but see visions of the greyscape and the creatures you saw there. Half humanoid, half beast, the amalgamations of each, the ashen hands of Koram reaching for you. It's kind of distracting you from everything else in the world going around you as you sleep. Darvin, you wake up in the middle of the night and you just hear a number of footsteps all running towards one side of this platform that you guys are on.
Oh, shit.
And as you wake, you hear, over Over there on the west side. Get your bows.
Can I peek out
Sure.
and see what the hubbub's about?
And as you peek out the door, there are a number of people rushing over to this side wall here. It's actually pretty close to your building. It's just along the back side of the building you're staying in. And there's a number of people rushing over, short bows in hand.
I guess I'll call out, "Hey, what's the trouble?"
One of the guards stops. Thatcher. That's the guy who's been talking to you guys up at the front of the stairs. And we got creatures attacking us.
What kind of creatures?
Some nasty bugs.
How many men you sent after them?
There's only a few of us. There's maybe 5 people that have rushed over to the side of the platform.
How many bugs?
We only see a few right now.
Do you have a height advantage?
Yes, they're 30 feet higher than these bugs.
And the bugs have no way up.
I mean, this is raised up. Okay, there's the stairs that lead up,
Right.
which are quite steep. And then, of course, the platform is sitting on top of a number of wooden pillars. It looks like the tops of trees that were cut off at some point, and someone just laid a building down on top of them.
Okay.
Or laid a giant deck on top of it and put houses on them.
Damn. Is our horse thing downstairs?
Yes,
It is.
there's...
Fuck. So that's an issue.
The wagons and the horses are still down because there's not a ramp to get them up.
Sam's gonna be pissed if the horses get killed by the spiders. Do you need some help?
We wouldn't say no. Oh yeah, everybody else is still asleep.
I'll try and wake you two up real quick.
Yeah, you can wake them up real quick if you want to.
Do you guys want to fight some more spider things?
No.
I don't blame you for that. Go back to sleep.
Whoa,
Vale?
whoa.
No, I'll go.
Like, if
I'll go. I'm not.
first of all, you don't know my name.
Oh, right. Kara? No, wait.
Craven.
Duchess.
Lord Craven.
Lord Craven.
If you want to start calling him the Duchess.
This is gonna get really angsty really fast if he starts calling me the Duchess.
Oh, come on. That's hilarious.
If Arnis is going this, then yes, of course, let us off to battle, and I draw my rapier.
So Arnis,
It's just 3 of us. Yes, let's go fight.
you're certainly woken up by this.
Yeah,
You want to go out.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. You all go out. You get to the edge of the platform, right there, next to the fence. And there's a few of these locals, short bows in hand, very carefully, trying to take aim and firing down. A couple of people come forth with torches just to help see. And there, about 30 feet away from the base of this platform, you can see 3 young Sentinids approaching. They're shooting arrows down at them.
We should probably go down there so they don't attack the
I'm
cart.
not going
Fuck.
down there.
No.
The only reason I even care is because I'm worried about the cart.
Didn't pay
You can go
to
down there. You could jump down there right now and be fine.
You
Go
freaking
down
go
there
ahead.
alone.
I'm not going.
We'll support
down
you
there.
from up here.
I'm better at range, bro.
And as long as you're fighting it, I'm pretty decent here or there.
You've got some range stuff, right?
I can use a bow and arrow, but I don't have a bow.
I can.
You've
hand,
got darts, and
Oh, yeah.
I can hand you my crossbow. Can you use your crossbow?
is it simple?
I think so. Because I don't.
Well, yeah, because
It's a light crossbow.
Yeah.
he can use it, Vale can use it.
So
Yeah.
I can use...
It's not a martial weapon.
You don't have
I can
martial
use
proficiency.
specific
I don't have-
right.
weapons. Rogues
I
can
don't-
only use specific
Well, I don't have martial proficiencies either. It's a simple weapon because I can use it. Although I guess,
Because you're simple.
yeah.
Because you're a basic bard.
Shut up.
A light crossbow? Yeah, that's simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could fire a simple crossbow with proficiency.
Okay.
Or you've got your darts, or you could try to convince somebody to give you their bow. Because there are definitely a few of these folks, a few of these locals coming up with short bows. They're alright shots.
You can use mine. I can attack their brains.
Okay, that works. But then I get a wasted extra move because I can't use my bonus attack because my arms don't stretch that far.
You're right. Or you can go down there and die.
Fine.
I'm throwing that out there, man.
Everybody roll initiative, please. Darvin.
8.
Vale.
14.
Not bad. Arnis.
15.
The locals are going last. As you're taking up position on the side of the platform here, looking down over this short wooden wall, you see 2 of them come up to the pillars, the wooden pillars supporting the platform, and start to climb. The third one is heading underneath and going directly towards your wagon.
Crap.
Arnis, what do you do?
How far are each of them away from me?
The two of them that are climbing up are 30 feet straight down.
Okay.
The third one that is heading towards the wagon is now underneath the platform.
Meaning I can't get line of sight.
You can't see it, no.
Okay.
Not from where you're at.
All right. And how close together are the ones that are climbing up?
Yeah, let's just do this. High for close, low for far. One's coming up from the middle of the platform, and the other's coming up from the sides. They're 50 feet apart.
Damn it. Damn it, Scott Blake.
I'm sorry.
I know, it wasn't you.
I rolled for it.
I know.
Just mock it.
Yeah, I'm gonna viciously mock the one in the middle of the platform. Why not? So,
Mock away.
That's a wisdom saving throw.
9.
Yay, you missed.
Shut up.
You didn't save. You take 1 psychic damage.
Oh no.
And you have disadvantage on your next attack.
What did you mock this creature with?
You fuckers. There's no way I'm letting you do this again.
Fair. That is very fair.
Goddamn bitches.
Veil.
They have had a turn, correct?
Yes, they've gone. They haven't attacked, they've just approached.
They've had a turn, so.
Mm-hmm.
How far are we from the center thing?
I want to say about 45 feet. This is 100 feet by 100 feet, and that's right there in the middle. It's about 10 feet wide. So about 45 feet
Okay.
between you and the center.
I'm going to use my move
Mhm.
and my bonus action to take the dash action to get to here and see if I can see the guy who's going for the cart from where I'm at.
You absolutely can. You're standing there over the opening, and you see this young Sentinel crawling underneath the platform on the ground, heading towards your wagons. And from the center of these crossbeams, there's a very heavy rope hanging down about 15 feet, on the end of which is Boffin Gerion, freezing his ass off in the snow, in the cold.
I'm worried about that guy. I'm going to shoot an arrow at the Centipede.
Do it.
Yes. It's 18 on the die.
That'll hit.
7 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you shoot him right in the top of his center mass body. Slows him for a moment before he continues on. Darwin.
Can I get line of sight on the one headed of the cart? Is that a no?
I mean, it's about 45 feet away from where you are now. So that's farther than your speed. So you could get line of sight on it, unless you've got a way to move more without using up your action. I don't know.
But I mean the crossbow.
Key ability that'll do that.
No, you'd have to get up right next to Vale there, at the hole in the center of the platform.
You may have a key ability that'll let you dash.
Can you use dash as a bonus action with one of your key abilities?
It might be. It would be on your second page.
That sounds pretty monkish.
The actions are,
Yeah, step of the wind. Spend 1 key point to take the disengage or dash actions bonus, and your jump distance is doubled.
Yeah, then you can totally do it. Yeah, you can spend a key point and dash your way off to the center of the platform.
Because I care more about our shit than these people.
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay, so then I'm going to attack the one he just hit.
Okay. Yeah, you look down and there's Boffin. Oh god, it's so cold and now there's bugs!
Well...
And you miss.
Damn it.
You fire a crossbow bolt and it just sinks deep into the snow underneath the platform.
Don't worry, Arnis. I'm sure that was one of his legs.
The locals continue to fire away. Mostly just hitting into the snow. A couple of them hit the support pillars before it's these creatures' turn again. And 2 of them are now going to reach the top of the platform. Arnis, where did you position yourself along the wall here, along the side of the platform? More in the center, off to the side?
Off to the side.
Okay. So they're going to attack the locals.
Not in their path. Not because I'm an asshole, but because these things fucking terrify me.
These 2 young Sentinels reach the top of the platform now, and they're going to attack a couple of the locals. One of them is going to definitely hit.
One of them had disadvantage. Not that it matters, probably.
No, it didn't matter. He's going to bite one of the locals' arm. It's going to go slack. The third one is going to make its way to the cart now. Oh, he's got 4 horses and 2 wagons. That sounds like a 6-sided die to me. And it jumps onto the front wagon and just starts tearing into it, destroying the outside coverings of it.
Fuck these creatures, I swear to God.
Arnis, 2 of these young Sentinels have reached the top of the platform. They still have their rear legs on the exterior wall, and the front ones have come down onto the platform proper.
I'm gonna shout, just because I know these 2 are off doing something wrong. They're on the platform, just so they know. Again, they're still like 50 feet apart, right? These two things.
Mm-hmm. Vale and Darvin, you can quickly turn from where you're at in the center and see, like, oh, one of them is definitely popped up here in the center on the side. And then there's another one supposedly off near the corner.
Okay, so the one that I haven't done any damage to,
Mm-hmm.
are they still within 90 feet of me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast Sleep.
Oh, very good.
24.
Okay, so this young sentinel that climbed up on the corner of the building falls asleep. And so does the local that was fighting with it.
Oh, crap. Well, I will keep track of rounds of combat if I need to.
Okay.
It lasts for a minute.
Sleep. And they don't get any kind of save. It's just if they get attacked, right?
Until either the minute is up, they take damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap them awake.
Okay, yeah, as long as these things aren't attacking, the locals are not dumb enough to go and attack it.
Yeah.
They're going to worry about the ones that are actively fighting them.
That's kind of what I figured, which is why I did it.
They're smart enough. Anything else you would like to do, Arnis?
No, that's it.
Alright, Vale. It's moved away from the center of the platform now. It's over here on the edge, attacking your wagon.
Can I see it?
Just barely.
I'm going to tell him to take care of that one. And I'm going to go as far as I can to the fight.
Wait. Which one am I taking care of?
The one downstairs.
Okay.
The one that you could just drop down on top of. You could, like, just Batman kill it.
Well, you can't drop straight down
Yeah.
on it.
At the bottom of
So I'm going to move my maximum move. I can see the one that's asleep, and then I can see the other one from where I'm at.
As you rush off to the side of the platform...
I'm not going to dash all the way up. I'm just going to get as far as my 30 feet will take me.
Your 30 feet will get you right in between a pair of small buildings, pretty much the size of the building that you're sleeping in tonight. And you can see the one that's currently awake in front of you, about 10 feet away. Arnis is not too far away. There is a local there who's dropping their bow and frantically grasping for a spear to fight this thing up close. And you can't see the sleeping one from where
Would
you're
that
at.
count as an ally in this fight?
Yes, that local will count as an ally.
So I fire an arrow at this guy. I crit. 21.
Okay. You stop just shy of this sentinel, pull an arrow back, let it loose, and it sinks deep into center mass, and it slumps down, dead, from your arrow.
Use my bonus action to dash up next to Arnis and be like, how's it going?
Yeah, as you get up next to Arnis, you see over there in the corner, there's one of them asleep with a local.
Cool.
Darvin.
So why can't I jump directly on it?
Because it's...
Because
Let's look at the map.
Yeah.
The fight started over here on kind of the western edge of the platform. And the Sentinid ran under the platform and came out on the south side next to your wagon. So you can drop straight down through this hole in the center of the platform where Boffin is, or you could rush over to the side here and try to make a leap off onto it, I guess. I think with your
Yeah.
bonus action, you actually could make that distance with 80 feet.
If I spend another key point, you mean?
Yeah, if you spend another key point to get your bonus action, you could attempt that. Sorry, you definitely could.
Did you ever play
I forget how badass
Dark
you
Souls?
can
The only move I ever learned in Dark Souls, because that game was so fucking hard, is the one where you like jump off the ledge and stab the boss with your sword as you're falling.
be. Uh-huh.
That's what I want to do.
All right, you can certainly try.
he wants to Assassin's Creed. This
No, it's
thing.
Dark Souls.
Okay.
So I'll spend another key point because I need it to run
Yeah.
further, right?
If you want to reach this thing on this turn, you're going to need that key point.
So then it's a run, a drop,
What's a jump?
a jump,
He
and
gets a
stabbing.
jump bonus too when he spends that key
Your
point.
distance
for that.
is doubled when you
For
spend
jump,
your key
yeah.
point for this. Okay,
Yeah, so I can go 80 feet.
roll.
Mother.
Well, you can run 80 feet. You can't jump 80 feet.
Right. I can run.
Yeah. All right. You book it from the center of this platform, cut in between two of these old wooden buildings,
Kicks off the wall.
and leap over the short wall that covers the perimeter of the platform. Roll me an athletics check with advantage.
7.
That's a with advantage athletics check.
The other one
He
was
has no
a 4.
bonus. Because he's dex-based.
Yeah.
He's acrobatics-based.
Roll me a dexterity save as you leap off.
19.
Okay. As you leap off the platform, you were much more concerned with getting here quickly than getting here accurately, apparently.
Yeah.
And halfway through your jump off this platform, you realize you weren't aimed directly at this sentient creature. And your jump's going to be just a little short, and you do a quick tumble in the snow, and you pop up with about 5-10 feet in between you and it.
Okay.
And it is going to town on that front wagon.
I'll shoot it with the crossbow.
Go for it.
20.
That hits.
6 damage.
And it slumps down dead in your front wagon.
Whoa.
So there are 2 dead ones. There's 1 sleeping one. I mean, it would be its turn, but it can't do anything. So, Aranis, what do you want to do? You put this thing to sleep. You kind of get to decide its fate right now.
Let's tie it up and interrogate it.
No! These things are gross and evil.
Imagine hog tying him.
I mean, if you want to just go up there and kill it, you can certainly orchestrate that.
All I have is a dagger. I don't want to get that close.
I can kill for you.
Okay.
I'm next.
Okay. Can I ready an action?
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Okay.
If it wakes up and doesn't die, you want to insult it.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna ready vicious mockery
For when this thing wakes up, or...
for if Vale doesn't kill it.
There you go.
Okay, when it wakes up, then or
I was going to say, because Vale is constantly not killing it
yeah, when it wakes up.
until Vale kills it.
All right.
Yeah, a condition has to be an active thing.
If/when it wakes up.
Arnis, you slap Vale in the chest and kill it.
So I drop my crossbow like a badass, or my short bow, draw my rapier with a flourish, and just 2-handed stab right in the center of it. It's going to be a 21 total.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sure if you want to kill it, it's going to be dead.
Yeah, then do you want me to roll the damage?
No, I want you to roll the damage. It's super dead.
1924.
Yeah. You waltz up with your rapier and shank this Sentinel real good. And it's done. It's dead. There are these 2 dead Sentinels up here on the platform with y'all. Darvin is down by the cart with another dead one. It has done severe damage to one of your wagons.
Yeah, that's Sam's problem.
No, it's not. It's our problem.
No, it's every problem.
We have to travel on that.
But other than that, you're all fine. The locals thank you. This really big dude. He's very wide shoulders. He definitely has a bit of a gut on him, but he still looks... what's the right word? He still has a powerful frame. Thank you. Let's cook him up. Have a good meal.
Yeah.
They start cracking off the legs and dragging him over to some fires.
You go ahead.
I'm just going to go back to bed. I'm good. I'm not hungry.
Has anybody woken up the local that was asleep? Because I'll wake him up. If
Just
no
go.
one.
The dude you put to sleep
Yeah.
with your spell?
I feel like I should have called.
Yeah, one of the other guards over there, gave him a kick in the shoulder.
Move.
And they're gonna go off and have, some good-ass food. It's like king crab.
I'm not eating that.
I want to finish my rest.
Yeah, me too.
Alright. You all go finish your rest.
Are we taking enough of a rest now that I'm going to get these spell slots back?
Why don't you use it before we go to bed?
I want to know if I'm getting these back. If we're taking enough of a rest now that I'm going to get these back, or if it's already the next
I
day.
got you.
Well,
That's what I'm asking.
if you want to stay the night here, in this room that Sam has acquired for y'all, you can definitely get all your spell slots back
Okay.
after this Sentinel attack.
And is there anybody in town that needs healing, or is everybody okay?
Everybody seemed to fare alright.
Okay.
Yay, we did good.
You were pretty quick in disposing of these creatures. Yeah, the main damage was your wagon. No, this was a much faster, cleaner fight. And if y'all just want to go back to bed and rest for the night, that's fine. These locals are going to stay up. They're going to have themselves a little bit of a good time, have some fresh food. As you wake up in the morning and exit out, you can all see there in the center of the platform, Thatcher is there, and he is raising Bothan up. Him and his other guard associate are pulling on this heavy rope and bringing Bothan back up to the top. And you can all roll perception if you want.
Yeah.
19.
18.
What'd you get, Vale?
5.
Okay. As they pull Bothan up, Thatcher and his associate start untying him, and he very shakily stands, and they start escorting him over to a fire. We're going to go warm him up.
What? Thought they were gonna kill him.
No, they were just punishing him.
Oh, god damn it.
I don't know, Darwin, do you want to do anything about that?
Yes. But I don't know what. Are we leaving this town soon?
Sam, Aranis, and Vale sure seem ready to hit the road.
I want to get the fuck out of
Nobody had any interest in this town at all. Or sorry, this...
No.
God damn it.
this little community at all.
They don't like me, so I'd rather leave.
Yeah, we're good.
Hey, let's stay here another day. That spider meat was pretty good.
Another day?
No.
Why would you delay us a day?
We do need to fix the wagon. How long is that going to take?
We need to do that still. But I think we're going to go as soon as the wagon's fixed.
As it turns out, Duchess,
Pardon me?
because I can't remember your real fake name.
What, Lord Carver?
As it turns out,
Craven.
I don't even know your name.
Craven.
Vale hasn't used his identity in a while. Gotta get used to it again.
It turns out I have some business to take care of here, of a religious nature.
Oh. Well, why don't we take care of the carts, and then when we're ready, we can take off and you can take care of your business.
That sounds like a good plan.
Wonderful.
What the hell are you two talking about?
He's going to go, preach about his God to the locals. We should just... You don't want to hear that. Let's just go get the wagons fixed.
Why did I do that?
Because he wants to make the God that stole your soul happy.
Arnis has not lost his soul.
I'm sorry.
I lost my soul. It's just damned.
He wants to please the God who damned you.
If I had lost my soul, there would be a very different conversation happening right now. And I wouldn't have backed off of that fight with the guard. I would have just stabbed him. That's probably what would have happened. You're going to let me in. Stab. I still have a soul. It's
So
still
we're
me.
going down to fix the wagons.
Arnis, you gonna go down and fix the wagons too?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I have a feeling I don't want to. So I'm just going to...
The two of you can, as you get down to the wagon, you can definitely tell this Sentinid did a number on the front one. Partially just by tearing at it, and partially just because of its weight. And it's definitely in need of repairs if you're going to store anything in it, or use it as shelter. Doing it yourselves, yeah, it would definitely take at least a day.
Alright.
Cool. That's what we
And
do.
if you want to spend your day doing that.
Yeah.
Sam certainly has no objections to you guys fixing up his equipment. He would rather not lose a wagon. But yeah, Darvin, your friends have all gone downstairs. You're up here with the locals. What do you do?
Guess I'm gonna go see the guy in the fire.
Alright, Thatcher has taken Boffin over here near the pulley system. There's a couple of small braziers that they've got burning, and Boffin is kind of heating himself back up. He's been given an overcoat now. And he's there shivering, recovering. As you walk up,
Are there guards nearby?
Thatcher's there.
Okay, I'll ask Thatcher. So, is he free to go now?
Where else is he gonna go?
I mean, he's no longer under your...
No, he doesn't need to hang down there no more.
Does he have more punishment in store, or is he a free man?
It does it again. Yeah.
What did he do, anyway?
Roll persuasion. So you're asking a dude about criminal activities.
Ooh, 20. Not a crit, but a 20.
He pulls you a few feet away from Boffin and says, Gerion caught him in bed with his daughter.
Ah, and all he gets is one night?
He was down there for a couple. One night of warmth, 2 nights of cold.
Warm?
Between the... He gives you a little nudge,
Nudge.
between the sheets, between the
Ah,
blankets.
that one, right.
It is freezing cold out there. Like, were not a good days for him. Like, the sun never rises here. It is freezing. He
You
may
should
have
not have
frostbite
survived.
somewhere. Like, in his boots.
Okay.
So what do you want to do, Darvin?
I don't know, this is hard.
You can hear your friends down there cursing at the
Working
wagon as they're
away.
trying to fix it.
Stupid.
Sentinels and can't wait to get rid of him. Don't want to see him again. It's a horrible, crappy winter place. What I wouldn't give for some sunshine and some
Okay.
warmth.
I think what I'm gonna do is see if I can get him to walk over to the edge of the platform.
How do you want to do that?
Just be like, hey, wanna see something?
See what?
The splendor of a god.
See the splendor of a god. That's pretty tempting. I'm curious to see how this plays out. Please roll
Me
persuasion. Please roll persuasion.
6.
I've not seen the splendor of any god before, but as far as I'm concerned, I would much rather have the warmth of this fire right now. Unless your god's gonna warm me up.
Oh, he
I'm
will.
staying put.
Oh, you will.
I can show you a place where you'll always be warm.
Let's all remember that he said that.
Shit. How does he respond to that? What does Boffin think? Roll persuasion again.
8.
He rolls a 3. I never heard of a god of warmth before. What you talking about? Can I get some?
Yeah, I gotta show you. Let's go look. Here, over to the sledge. I'm gonna put my arm around him and kind of try to walk.
Yeah,
over the
sure.
ledge. I'm gonna look over there. See that wagon down there?
You walk with him, your arm around his shoulders, to the edge, and you peek off to the right, and there's your wagon, there's Aranis and Vale, stretching the canvas over the top, kind of stitching some things together. It doesn't look too warm there, buddy.
I know, but look beyond the wagon. You have to lean way over. You see that?
God.
It just looks like he's leaning out. He leans out. It just looks like more darkness. I don't see a fire or nothing.
Okay, at this point, I'm gonna look around and see if any guards are watching.
Roll perception.
5.
You... 5? 5. You take a quick glance from where you're at, and Thatcher has his back turned.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, what? Nobody. Don't fall. No, don't fall. Psh, no! And then leap over after him.
And you're gonna try to push him off.
And make it look like I'm trying to help him not fall.
Oh my gosh. There are so many things here first.
You're gonna have to spend a key point, I think.
No, I don't think you have to.
I'm okay with that if I have to.
Roll athletics. You need to forcibly move a person from their space. This is like you're trying to shove somebody. A grapple shove thing.
4.
Motherfucker! He rolls a 3. Again.
Nice.
The planks up here are wet and slippery. What starts out as a very intentional shove turns into both of you
Flailing.
losing traction on the planks and slipping around, and what you thought was going to be a nice controlled fall with him under you turns into just a messy free fall from the edge as you both go tumbling over. Oh, shit. Make a dexterity saving throw. He's going to do the same.
9.
He's good. You are not. Just a second. I didn't think I was going to have to look this up, because I didn't think you were going to do this.
Sorry.
I didn't...
I didn't mean to do this.
No, that's cool. I mean, I thought if I hung a dude right in front of you that you wanted to murder, you would just kill him there.
I thought he was just gonna die. I thought that was my god's way of saying, no, don't fuck with it.
Since when has anything in this game ever been
Won't you
that
just
easy?
die?
Well, with what's her name, all I had to do is make sure they didn't cure her.
But the doctor had a good chance of doing
Dude,
that.
you suffocated her.
You suffocated her, you got the boyfriend to apply all sorts of medicines.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, you did that.
You interfered with her being potentially saved.
That was fun.
I still can't believe that shit worked.
You know, sometimes the dice are on somebody's side. Okay, so it's 30 feet. Oh shit, you just got your cool falling, slow fall thing.
Yeah. Fall to reduce any falling damage taken by an amount equal 5 times, so minus 20.
The snow is very soft here. People don't go through this. It's allowed to pile up, and you fall and land a good 5 feet deep in the snow, not taking any damage. And somewhere very close by, Boffin falls in the snow and finds himself similarly deep in it. Which is probably the best way to describe this right now, because y'all are both deep in it. And you can hear him, struggling to try to get back up out of the snow.
Does it sound like anyone is coming for us?
Roll perception?
Free crit fail.
All you can hear is Boffin struggling in the snow, trying to climb back up. What do you do?
Well, first, I have to get myself out, right?
Mm-hmm.
First, I'll work on that.
You can roll athletics or acrobatics to pull yourself out of the snow.
Acrobatics, because I'm better at it by a lot. 22.
Boffin crits on his check to get out. You manage to pull yourself up out of the snow, and you see 5 feet from you, there's Boffin doing the same. He's like pulling his arms up, dragging himself out of the snow, shaking some out of his hair. Arnis and Vale, there is no way you did not see this. Darvin just came tumbling off the side of this platform with some dude and fell into the snow. Now they are both climbing it.
What is going on? I know what's going on.
What the hell? What? Why did Darvin just fall off the platform with some dude?
I don't know. I'm sure they'll work it out.
What? You think they need help or something? Should I go help them?
Darvin just jumped from the thing yesterday. He's fine. I'm not worried about it. I just want to get the wagon fixed and go.
What about the other guy? You think he needs help?
I'm sure Darvin's taking care of it, because either they were fighting and let Darvin deal with his own business, or he was trying to help him, and that's why Darvin's down here.
What I want to do right
Can you make me
now
roll persuasion?
is have you roll a deception.
Oh, deception. I can roll that too.
And have Arnis roll an insight.
I got 9.
I got a 19.
Vale is keeping something from you about this particular situation.
Not to be rude, but that sounds kind of like bullshit.
It really does.
Okay, I don't know what specifically is going on here, but I'm pretty sure it has to deal with Darvin's religious practices.
Huh?
You know who Darvin's god is, right?
Well, yeah.
Y'all met him yesterday, a few days back.
I'm not gonna.
Does he kill people for his religion?
I didn't say anything. Didn't say anything.
I am traveling with the 2 worst people in the known universe. And I'm the one that died and had to make the deal with the god of death. What the fuck, man?
Arnis. Oh. Listen. Look.
No.
Look, I don't agree with his religious choices either.
You're an assassin.
Okay, but you want to keep his god happy.
Well, yeah. Are you saying that I need to help kill that
No,
guy?
I'm not saying don't help kill the guy. Keep your hands clean. What I'm saying is, let's just go back to work. We didn't say anything.
That's really your call there, Arnis.
I really don't want to piss off his god. That would end poorly for me. For all eternity.
Yeah.
You can't stop me from talking to him about it later, though.
I didn't say anything to you. You figured it out all on your own. I didn't say anything. It's not too hard to figure out that a monk who worships the god of death might go around killing people.
Especially after I made all that noise falling off the ledge. Darvin would just assume you saw that and figured it out.
Yeah, they saw that.
Alright, let's fix the damn cart. I hate my life and everything about it. And that's not hyperbole. I wish it was.
Okay, Darvin. Roll initiative. I just need to know who goes first here.
22.
It's you. You both manage to pull yourselves out of the snow at roughly the same time. He takes a second to kind of shake his pants loose of some extra snow that might have gotten in when he fell down. It's a little chilly in there. What do?
Oh, that was quite a fall we took. I tried to save you.
Why are you even talking to this man right now?
Because I have to get him away from town, although now I killed him. I guess I could just kick him in the head.
And blame it on the fall.
You idiot, the fall will kill you.
Yeah. I'll just kick him real hard in the head. That's a good idea.
Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, it's fine.
Okay. He's wiping the snow off of his clothes. He's shaking some out. You're gonna not say anything, say something to him, or you're just walking up and kicking him? What's going on?
I'm trying to circle around so I can get him from behind. I don't want him to see this coming.
Oh no, he's not seeing this coming. I mean, you're not gonna have advantage, but you both just fell.
Yeah.
And while he's not paying super close attention to you, he is trying to get his bearings, so he's paying attention just in general to everything that's happening around him. He's trying to get himself a little bit more comfortable first, and you come slowly up through the snow, and you want to hit him. Fine, go for it.
So, all in around 15,
Hits.
5, minimum damage.
So you approach him from the side, kick him in the side of the head. He stumbles down. He falls down to his elbows. He's ready to push himself back up. You still have another attack.
2 more attacks.
If you flurry and yeah.
16.
That's gonna hit 2.
8.
And you kick him square in the ribs, and he flips over and sinks about half a foot into the snow. And there's a little bit of blood that he spat out, just red right there next to his face, and his eyes are just totally unfocused on anything. They're not even looking the same direction. He's all wobbly-eyed at the moment.
Possibly still alive, though.
I mean, his eyes are still moving, but he looks super out of it.
I'll use that key point to be sure.
You have advantage on this attack.
Don't judge me.
Knee drop to the neck.
It's too late. I've already judged.
10.
That is just barely enough. So, how are you finishing him off?
I'm trying to make it look as much as possible like he took fall damage. So blows to the head, and I mean, I hit him in the ribs last time. I'm going for head. I want it to look hard as
What are you hitting him with, though? Like, fists, elbows,
Just-
knees, feet?
Oh.
I just want to picture this killing blow.
I would say fist.
And you toss your weight up a little bit and come full force down right into the bridge of his nose, driving his head back an extra 6 inches into the snow. And there's a very satisfying crunch as your fist lands. And his eyes just slowly flutter closed.
Now I need to arrange the body to make it look like he fell and hit his head and ribs real hard on things.
It's snow everywhere. I don't know what he would have
Are
hit.
there like wooden beams or anything?
No.
I'll just bury him in the snow then.
Arnis and Vale, please roll perception.
Oh, that's good. I got a 6.
I'm sorry, my perception's so high, buddy. I got a 15.
Vale, you're used to the business of killing. You know how to turn a blind eye, and really turn a blind eye. So you no, I really didn't see anything. And in this case, no. You really didn't. You knew what was going on, and you made a conscious effort not to look. Arnis, though, you're not used to being around all this, and unfortunately Darvin got a little showy over there, a little over-dramatic, and you saw as he landed this final blow and just started heaping snow on top of this guy. And it takes a couple minutes, and you warm your hands back up a little bit. You've got a dude buried in the snow right there at your feet.
So I'm gonna go back to the wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, how's progress?
Arnis definitely sees you roll up. Got that look in his eye. He knows.
I think I should be asking you the same question.
That's good. How's the wagon?
It'll live.
Yes, but when?
I don't know. Whenever we fix it. Without your help. Apparently.
Well, I'm here to help now.
Okay.
My business thus concluded.
Business, that's what we're calling it now. Okay. Fantastic. Help Craven. I'm gonna go check on the horses.
Would it make you feel better if you knew what he did?
No. I don't care.
I think you would.
I'm pretty sure sleeping with some chick is not something that Arnis is gonna care about.
Daughter, though?
Luckily, Arnis...
Everybody is somebody's daughter.
His own daughter.
No. Sorry.
It's just outside of wedlock, right?
He didn't sleep with his own...
Okay.
Sorry. I should have... because you guys have been so antisocial in this community. This community is run by Hattie and Aaron Gerion.
Okay.
It's definitely run as if they were all a family.
Got it.
And as such, anybody who takes up residence here earns that last name of Gerion.
Got it.
So many of them... it's like a clan.
Okay.
It's like an old-time Highlander clan.
So he really did just sleep with some chick.
He did sleep with somebody's daughter
Okay.
that he wasn't supposed to.
Got it.
Because he wasn't, like,
Well,
betrothed to her
parents
or
didn't
anything
approve.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, arrangements aside, just like, the parents didn't like it. And the parents of the daughter happened to be in a position where they can enact their
Okay.
word as law.
Got it.
No.
Never mind then.
There
I'm not
was no-
telling. I'm not telling Artis.
There was
Trust me
no
when I
dude
say
banging
it.
his own daughter. I'm not pulling that.
Trust
Yeah,
me when I
no.
say that Arnis is not going to give a
Not
fuck
telling
about
Artis
that.
Never mind.
Not one.
I didn't say any of that.
I'm going to go check on the horses.
Go ahead. Go give me an animal handling check there.
I don't actually care. I'm just walking away. Is really.
You walk up to the horses.
Well, that was almost a crit, but instead, I got a 6.
And yet you really aren't checking up. You just walk up next to the very first horse, just look it in the eye, it turns and looks at you, and you're both just like, what a fucking day.
That's the best 6 I ever rolled. Now is a moment where I wish I had Speak with Animals. I wish I had that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Speak with Animals would be a lot of fun.
Oh, that would be so much fun right now. But I do not have that.
Neither you nor the horse gain any comfort from each other.
No.
Aside from just a knowing sidelong glance.
Aside from, like, dude, the fuck is happening?
So what else is, are you doing anything until the wagon gets fixed?
I'm just trying to help fix it.
Okay.
I'm gonna pet this horse for a while and then try to decide what to do.
You do. The horse will let you pet it. It's a very civilized horse. Vale, are you doing anything besides fixing this wagon?
Nope, I'm doing what I came here to do.
Okay. So, about the end of the day, the wagon's not in the best of conditions. You may not need to get it replaced, but it sure would be good to have it properly fixed.
It'll get us to our destination to get.
But you can get it covered back up, protect the supplies. It won't be as warm as the rear wagon now, but it'll keep things dry.
Oh, can I fix her last missing bone today?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Sure.
missing bone.
Roll your con save.
I just want to make sure I go through the motions here.
It's 19.
This is for the tailbone.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you sleep, you can definitely feel it, like, reformulating and kind of pushing itself back out into your body. It's the oddest sensation.
Sitting is better now.
It's much more balanced sit now when you sit down. It's not like you're about to just suddenly tip backwards. Are you all content to leave?
Yep.
As soon as possible.
I'm very content to leave.
Sam is okay with that, too. And it is late into the night when you leave. And if you want to take shifts staying awake,
Yeah.
that's fine. Sam will probably doze off while he's up front, steering the wagons. Oh, are we still heading south to Earl?
Yeah,
Yes.
that is the plan. So.
Okay, because there was that other road heading northeast. Just wanted to make sure there wasn't a change of plans. Everybody can give me a perception check. We're montaging a little bit again. We're doing some distance traveling. All right, Darvin, Arnis,
11.
and Vale.
21.
Okay, Arnis, you find yourself just utterly distracted by actually witnessing Darvin practice his religion, your recent encounter with Koram, this mission that he has sent you on, which seems utterly preposterous. Kill a god. Oh my god. But Darvin and Vale, as you both take your wakeful shifts, kind of keeping an eye out on the side of the road, you notice, as you're traveling south, to the east, the hills are rising up again, getting more mountainous, reaching higher into the sky. And as you look off to the east during the night, during the day, it's always dark. What am I saying? And as you look off to the east, every once in a while, you can still see more eyes following you in the dark, off in the distance.
Tasty. No sentient?
Sentinids do not have eyes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we've established that.
I forgot.
These are something else,
I forgot.
which actually have eyeballs. 2 of them,
Yay.
at least, each. But yes, something else that has eyes is watching you from the side. They seem to be kind of tracking your progress. And it takes a couple weeks on the road. Food's pretty much run out at this point. It is very cold. And you reach another crossroads with a road that heads off to the west. You can see Earl just to the south. Its walls rise up from the snow like the petals of a tulip. And with that, we'll bring this chapter to a close. But the story will always continue. Podcast art created by Vanessa Blockland. You can find more of her art on Facebook or at vanessablockland.com. Blockland spelled B-L-O-K-L-A-N-D. Podcast music by Daryl Dibber Reconos. You can find more of his music at dibber.mo or at soundcloud.com/dibbermusic. Dibber spelled D-I-B-U-R. Website design by Patrick Dunkerley over at dunkdesigns.com. Thank you for listening to this chapter in Seasons of Skyrend. If you like what you heard, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever you find us. If you want to chat, we're on Twitter at Skyrend Podcast, or you can email us at skyrendpodcast@gmail.com. You can also find us online at skyrendpodcast.com.